What's going on, guys? It's your boy Channel Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Riley Gaines is targeting Caitlin Clark yet again. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Like Riley Gaines is throwing Caitlin Clark's name around as of recently, man. We know a couple months ago she was calling on Caitlin Clark for other endeavors, and I'm here to tell you she went on Fox Network News to pretty much call out Caitlin Clark to the world. Now, we all know President Trump has a ban on transgender athletes in sports. Now, with all that being said, Riley Gaines is letting it be known Caitlin Clark and Simone Biles need to speak up and speak out about everything that has been going on with President Trump. Now, guys, this is an interesting one here for me. I have no comment about this, but we're just going to dive right into this article and check this out right now. Let's pull it up. So this is what's floating around Fox. It says Riley Gaines calls on Caitlin Clark, Simone Biles to stand against transgender athletes in women's sports. The issue would be solved across all levels like yesterday if they was willing to do this, Gaines stated. Which I'll play the video here in a minute. It says the movement against transgender athletes in women's and girls sports has drawn support from the majority of Americans, politicians in power, and even a niche consumer market. Now, one of the leaders of that movement is calling for some big superstar to kind of give them reinforcements. So, former NCAA swimmer and conservative influencer Riley Gaines has been one of the most active advocates for the movement, dating back to her infamous tie with transgender swimmer Leah Thomas at the 2022 NCAA championship. In 2024, Gaines became the first brand ambassador for the activist sportswear brand XXXY Athletes. The brand gained prominence and profitable by becoming the first sportswear company dedicated to promoting activism against transgender inclusion in women's sports. Also created financial incentives for women college athletes across the country to take a stand on issues by signing with the brand. Now, let's check out this video right here with Riley Gaines, man. It's quite interesting, bro. Let's look at it real quick.
Is now a contributor at Outkick and host of the Gains for Girls podcast, and she joins me now. Riley, great to have you with us. Let's get a quick reaction to Pam Bondi from you and the fact that she is pushing back at the state level against states like Maine and potentially New Jersey, who are just not going to comply with this executive order.
Well, to put it pretty plainly, isn't it nice to have accountability back in the White House? Look, if you don't comply, get axed. This is how it should be. The Constitution is very, very clear that federal laws, such as Title IX, take precedence over state laws. I think the government of Maine is about to be reminded of that very soon in a manner that they won't like. And it's important to mention, Maine received over $5.1 billion in federal funds last year. There's no way that a small state, I think a population is like 1.4, 1.5 million, and a very poor state at that, can survive without federal funding. Same thing with Minnesota. They received, I think, about nearly $40 billion in federal grants. In California, they were $8 billion in federal grants just for education systems, kindergarten through 12th grade. So I'll be back in Minnesota on Monday to continue to push back, because as you alluded to, even with President Trump back in the White House, the war on woke has certainly not been won yet.
Yeah. Laura Libby, you posted quite a bit about this, sticking up for her. She ended up leaving the chamber and going out into the hall and delivering her whole speech on Facebook. I think we have a little bit of that there.
Governor Mills and Augusta Democrats are so dug in on this radical political agenda that they are willing to throw away $250 million in federal education aid rather than follow long existing federal law, Title IX.
So obviously this story caught your attention, Riley. Give us your thoughts on it. And she's right. I mean, think about all the kids that won't get that $250 million in federal funding, and even more than that cumulatively if they don't follow this order.
And that's the message that the governor of Maine, Governor Mills, has sent very loud and clear. She would rather lose over $5 billion altogether in federal funds to send the message that boys deserve to and are entitled to by law trample on girls in the process. I commend and I am so proud and so grateful for Representative Libby. And just looking at this, watching a female representative lose her ability to vote and to speak on the House floor for defending girls and women. No, this didn't happen in Afghanistan. This happened right here in America.
Riley, thank you very much, Riley Gaines. And I know that you have a new ad out that talks about the NCAA potentially not upholding this rule. The Olympics, I guess, are not far behind, right? Quick thought on that before I let you go.
Yes, ma'am. We partnered with XXY Athletics to release this ad directly, a message to Charlie Baker, a message to the NCAA. They released a policy following President Trump's executive order claiming to fall in line, but the NCAA policy is in direct conflict with President Trump's beautifully and thoroughly written executive order.
I'm going to just think about growing up and all the people who fought so hard for Title IX to develop these young women athletic programs and all of the women who've benefited from them. It's a different world. Riley, thank you so much. Always good to see you.
Thanks, Martha.
So that was Riley Gaines speaking about the Trump executive order. I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comments section right now about Caitlin Clark actually participating in this. I don't think she's going to participate in this, but it's just interesting to see that Riley Gaines is yet again calling on Caitlin Clark to be a voice to a certain type of situation. Get down in the comments section right now. Like I stated, let me know you guys' thoughts about this. Keep them bells on because as soon as some news come out, I'm going to be sure to let you guys know. Just like I stated, man, this is a slow news day, but we're going to stay on top of the stories as they come out. And like always, man, until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out. Shake the haters off.